You understand the English you are hearing right now, but when it is your turn to speak, your mind goes completely blank and you freeze. The reason this happens is that you learned English like a school subject. You spent years memorizing grammar rules on paper, but rarely used the language in live conversations. We are going to fix that by building and launching a personalized 30-day English speaking routine. Before we begin step 1, you need to gather 3 things: a notebook, a device for audio and video, and a quiet space where you can practice out loud. By following this exact routine, you force your brain to stop passively collecting words and start actively communicating. This system targets the exact hesitation that causes you to freeze. Step 1 tackles the main failure point for most learners: mentally translating every single sentence before attempting to speak. This flowchart illustrates the translation trap. When you formulate a thought in your brain, you route it through your native language first, and then calculate the English equivalent. That middle translation step creates a bottleneck. That split-second delay is why you lose your rhythm and confidence in real-time conversations. To solve this, we use idea linking. You must train your brain to connect English words directly to your raw ideas, bypassing your native language entirely. Consider phrases you already know perfectly. I'm hungry, let's go, or I don't know. You don't calculate these words, you link them directly to the feeling. Fluency happens when your entire vocabulary operates as an automatic reflex rather than a mathematical equation. Step 2 requires you to build a daily solo speak habit. You need to speak English out loud for 5 to 10 minutes every single day, even if you are entirely alone. You don't need a conversation partner for this. Narrate what you're doing. Describe the meal you ate or explain your schedule. Most learners quit this step because they hear themselves stumble and feel embarrassed by their mistakes. Every fluent speaker made thousands of vocal errors to reach their current level. Mistakes are mandatory. They are the physical proof that you are practicing out loud. Moving to step 3, you must change what you write down. Stop memorizing long lists of difficult, isolated vocabulary words that you will rarely use. Instead, you will build a sentence library. Your focus must shift to capturing full conversational sentences. This digital notebook shows a starter pack of sentences to add to your library right now. Nice to meet you. Could you explain that again? I agree. I don't think so. And what do you mean? Prioritizing complete sentences gives you immediate functional tools for real-world interactions without having to construct them from scratch on the spot. Step 4 is the shadowing technique, which accelerates your pronunciation and verbal speed. The mechanics are simple. You consume a piece of English media, hit pause, and actively repeat the audio out loud, matching the original tone and rhythm. Passive listening only trains your ears to hear the language. Shadowing forces you to physically form the words with your mouth. Apply this to sources you naturally enjoy. Pull up an interview, put on a podcast, or use a movie scene. Shadowing bridges the gap between knowing how a word is supposed to sound in your head and building the muscle memory required to articulate it quickly. Step 5 is taking everything we've just covered and locking it into your official 30-day challenge action plan. This daily checklist tracks your specific targets. First, speak solo out loud for 10 minutes. Second, log and learn 5 new sentences in your library. Third, watch 1 English video. Fourth, actively shadow and repeat the audio. And finally, maintain strict discipline. No mental translating. Executing this exact checklist every day forces continuous active practice. It systematically replaces your hesitation with repetition. You now have a tangible, step-by-step system to bypass the speaking freeze. Now you need to execute. As soon as this video ends, set a timer and begin day 1 of your checklist. Confidence does not arrive before you speak. Confidence arrives because you speak. Subscribe and keep moving forward.